Hi everybody, welcome back to our Sunday School. What we're doing here today, we're going to do a little bit of wet sanding. We're going to be wet sanding the front bumper of this BMW right here. We're going to be using 1500 and 3000 grit sandpaper from RB Out. It's wet. So to correct it, we're going to be using ACA 510, 520, and maybe a wool pad, a foam pad, and a finishing pad. I'm going to see which one works better for me. And also too, I'm going to be using a 3-inch polisher from RB Out. It's a 12mm throw. All right, let's get to this. So this right here is before wet sanding. All right, so we're gonna use an interface on our backing plate, and we're gonna use 1500 grit sandpaper, wet. All right, so as lubrication, we're gonna use GLW Series Clay Lube. It's just a lube for your sandpaper. It could be a lube for your sandpaper or a lube for your clay bar. Wanna keep even passes, overlap all the time. Be careful with the edges. Don't go too crazy on the edge. Wipe it off. So if you can see right here, the imperfections that the paint has right here. So we're trying to level this out. So now we're switching to the 3000 grit sandpaper. All right, so now that we finished wet sanding the surface right here, what we're gonna use ACA 510. It's our premium rubbing compound. You always wanna overlap at least 50%. So now we wipe it off. So now that we're done using 510 and correcting all the sandpaper, I'm gonna switch pads to a black finishing pad. Gonna polish and make it pop even more. We're using ACA 520. So now that we wet sand and corrected the surface with ACA 510 and 520. Look at the clarity. All right, thanks everybody for always joining us on our Sunday School. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. Thanks for your support. See you next Sunday. Have a good weekend.